The fear of commitment can really shut us down from getting what we want. We sit in that place wondering if we should, it could be a career even, not just a relationship. And all we're focusing on is all that can go wrong. So I wanted to give you 3 tips to flip that around and help you see that actually by committing, we get the most. And what I mean by that is when we focus on the fear of commitment, what we're doing is we're basically setting up our own self-sabotage. And so it takes a flip in perspective. So let's take a relationship, for example. What's the worst thing that could happen if it doesn't work out? The worst thing that could happen is, 1, you get more skills and tools at how to have a relationship. You learn about yourself. Therefore, you gain more self-esteem by taking that risk. You learn, wait a minute, this actually isn't what I want. I wanted this. And so we get an understanding of ourselves. We get more practice. I mean, let's face it, Malcolm Gladwell's 10,000 hours to become an expert. Well, so many of us avoid relationship and we never become an expert at it because we're afraid of that commitment. Well, we can never be an expert at it if we're not investing in it. So it's just like with anything, we have to do it. But the first piece is shifting from a perspective that I could lose instead of seeing that I could gain. And again, what's the greatest gain? I could end up with the relationship or career, whatever it is I want. So in the end, the only way we lose is if we don't commit. And what that means is a lot of the reason we don't commit is we want to be in control of the outcome. And so by choosing not to commit, we're basically choosing to control. That will be lonely. We won't succeed. We're being the author, really, of our own self-destruction. So think about that. Is that what you want? Well, of course not. I mean, it's bad enough if something doesn't work out with somebody else, but if we choose not to commit, then we are making a commitment. The commitment we're making is to never having what we want. All right. So the first tip is go for it. Just go. You can't lose unless you don't try. The second aspect is ask for your needs and wants. So many times people are afraid to voice what they really want from somebody else or a situation because they're afraid of rejection. Well, do you see, if I don't share with you, look, these are my needs and wants, then how could you ever love me? You don't know who I am. So again, we guarantee our failure. And so it's a constant practice of every day going, hey, this is where I am today. Can you give me a hug? Can you go for a walk for me? Whatever it is. And they may say no, which is fine, but it's learning to express what our needs and wants are. That gives us an opportunity for them to meet it. If they don't know what it is and what we want, then we'll never get the commitment and we'll never get the relationship we want. And the third thing is have a little grace. Take it one day at a time. Let's face it. There are days where we're like, oh my God, I am so present, so available for relationship or my career, whatever it is. And other days we're like, oh, that's the last thing I want. Well, so are they. And so some days everything's going to be great. They're totally committed. And then another day they're just completely shut down. And that's okay. Just navigate, today maybe is a bad day for them and maybe a bad day for me, but tomorrow will be different. We have all had that life experience. Life changes, moods change, feelings change, needs and wants change. Our outlook on things, our level of fear, our level of commitment, it all changes. So those are the 3 tips. 1, quit seeing it as a loss. All you ever do is gain from commitment. That's it. Anything in life, whether it's one of my programs, whether it's a relationship, career, friendship, hobby, we only lose if we don't commit. Number 2, constantly ask for your needs and wants. Don't withhold because nobody can love you or meet your needs and wants. You can never be satisfied if we don't know what they are. And number 3, have some grace. Recognize it's just today and we're doing the best we can today. So anyway, I hope that allows you to start committing and living the life and having the relationship, career, and everything you want. All right. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday. Bye-bye.